I don't think that we are experiencing a descent into the underworld. That's not what I think is happening. And from the place that I work from in spirit work, to say that is missing some of the significance of what's happening right now. I don't think we're descending into the underworld because we're not gaining medicine right now. We could, maybe later, that's the part that comes. But rather, I feel like this is a hyperdistillation of deeds that we have done in the Midgard level of being that are coming home to roost. And that significance is extremely important. Midgard, in how I experience it, is the unseen of formed being. It has roots in the underworld and in the beyond earth spaces, but what happens here is rooted here. And we are the only ones who can interact to heal or tend or shift that in some capacity. And so I feel like in a lot of my shamanic education, in a lot of my energetic and spirit work education, Midgard gets skipped over because nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants to talk about how this is what's impacting us most. This level of unseen is what we're navigating through every day, all day. And we cultivate different skills to be here, to navigate this healthily and safely than we have for the underworld or for beyond earth spaces. And most people have not cultivated the skills to navigate Midgard safely and do spirit work here at this level. It's different. It's harder, it's more emotionally and psychologically charged, and I would wager in some capacities it's more dangerous, and that's why it's not taught, which to me is not a reason that it shouldn't be taught. Midgard is where we literally live. It is the seen and unseen of our physicality, of our spirituality, our energetic being. All of that is mostly supported here. And so we have to have very good skills at being able to keep it in balance. That is what we're being challenged with right now. We're being asked to clean this place up. And yes, we may draw on spiritual and energetic support from the underworld to do that. Beings from those spaces may help us do that. And beings from beyond earth spaces may help us do that. It's also highly possible that beings from those spaces may stand in opposition to us doing this work here because they benefit in some way by us being a hot mess. They draw from it. And that's the possessions that I was talking about in the other video. Our work is right here, right now, literally in community among each other as human persons, among ecosystems as other than human persons, and we draw on all the skills that we have to be able to make that happen. And that's just not easy to do. It's not easy to hear. It's not easy to do. So I feel like there's some culpability in saying, well, this is descent into the underworld. It's out of our hands. No. It's right here. It's right now. It is in our hands. It's what our hands were built to do because we have the most agency in Midgard. It's why we're considered the custodians of the planet.